You are my dream around my sweet desire. You are the air, the moon that's in the sky. I see the rays that glow on all the people. Guess they know that I'm so deep in love. The happy day, I'm feeling very happy. Since you came, I knew you were the one. I want our love to keep me going, baby. I close my eyes and all I dream is you. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream. I want you to stay here beside me, honey. Put your lips on mine and take my mind tonight. You are my light, my star, my rain and fire. All I can do is dream and always dream. Day after day, I'm feeling very happy. Since you came, I knew you were the one. I want a love to keep me going, baby. I close my eyes and all I dream is you. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream around. Sing my dream.
I don't see the way to leave. You can drive me face ahead forever, just a day. I don't feel the way to steal what you keeping in your mind. So hard it's just to find it. Talking to the night, talking to the night. Living in the shade of a lie. There's nothing I can do, nothing that I can't find. Talking to the night, talking to the night. I'm living in the shade of a lie. There's nothing I can do for you. Talking to the night, just to talk away. Looking
That's all the time. Gotta make you feel it. Said these old things don't count again for me.
I know it's all my love, but we will take it. I'll always be the same, forever lover. I saw you sitting there, I won't forget it. You always wanted me, do you remember?
I am indigenous, living after Germany. Inside our houses, I know that we are in danger. Nothing we can do, we're just looking to the moon. I come from a world where our life is only distraction.
If I counted tomorrow, no, if I don't need a miracle, flying through and I try to reach out the island side, waiting for the moment when I feel everything over me. They come from the answer, no escape from the inner city.
What you gonna do? I say the audience, audience. I say the audience, audience. What you gonna do? I say the audience, audience.
Ce je ne sais quoi que d'autres n'ont pas, qui nous met dans un beau d'état. Elle a, c'est trop de fois, c'est trop de choix. Ce nom du ciel qui la rend belle. Elle a, elle a, elle a, elle a. Elle a, elle a. Elle a, elle a. Qui nous met dans un beau d'état. Elle a, elle a, elle a, elle a.
My mind is crying when the children leave.
my life. Now, how old are you? Where is your harbor? Have many things to do. Open the door. Yes, I live so true without my lover. But tell me if the sky is blue. How old are you? Memories of dreams, something out of date. I saw the light of rain, but remember the days of my life when the music plays in your fantasy, in the moonlight time. I remember the games of my life. Now, how old are you? Where is your harbor? Have many things to do. Open the door. Yes, I live so true without my lover. But tell me if the sky is blue. How old are you? Now, how old are you? Where is your harbor? Have many things to do. Open the door. Yes, I live so true without my lover. But tell me if the sky is blue. How old are you?
Your time face to face, show me the way. Please don't cry, bring out your smile tonight. Close your eyes, you're deep in my soul.
Your emotional hands in your face.
Let your memories go far away. Day after day, don't let your past years fade away.
I wanna dance, electric, boogie. What do you see? Find out, call you. I wanna scratch.
Crystallize you, hypnotize you, as you can do. Come to join the funky time, as you can do. Crystallize you, hypnotize you, as you can do. Come to join the funky time, as you can do.
Everywhere needs somebody. I can dance once again now. Won't you go dancing? 'Cause I want to. Hoping you and sing a song. Everywhere needs somebody. I can dance once again now. Won't you go dancing? 'Cause I want to. Hoping you and sing a song.
Voices calling from the space newspaper to eat us and break the earth. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Television saying a word is praying. Somebody's coming from a strange world. Strong voice coming from the space.
Let's not be the ones outside looking at the world go by. So you're standing all alone. Wasted time is gone for good. Say no more, it's understood. Come to the twilight zone. Let me feel your secret hand, like a feather on the sand, only made of gold. You can make me feel a king and surrender everything a fire can't control. Hold me in your arms again. Strangers down a lonely lane. We can still survive. Driftwood on the stream of life. Hold me in your arms again. Let me touch your velvet skin. No more lonely nights on the way of no return.
Leave the bolero, leave the bolero, leave the bolero. Leave the bolero, leave the bolero, leave the bolero, leave the bolero.
Nothing's a game, nothing's ever the same. No matter how much you can try, everything's fine when you have a good time. But minutes later you could cry. Up and down, I'm always feeling unstable. You seem to be changing my mood. Up and down, it's like I'm hung on a cable. 1 minute I'm flying, 1 minute I'm falling. Up and down I go, like an elevator down up to the top. Up and down I know, I'll be now and later, 'cause my love won't stop. I know it's true, since the day I met you, my life has never been the same. Feeling alive since you gave me the try. I'm like a candle in another flame.
When I looked at you, temptation. What I like when you touch me too. Temptation. In the middle of the day, poker and play. Temptation. When I look at you, temptation. When I look at you, temptation. When I look at you, temptation. When I look at you. What I think just before we make love. Temptation. What I dream when our love is through.
station. Trance around, do you tonight? A question that you can't evade, so dance and find out. Do ya feel the heart of the city? Do ya feel it through the night? Do ya walking for love? 'Cause we're talking for love again.
red and violets are blue. I bring the wine and make it nice for you. I rub your back and massage your hips. Your lips taste sweet like cream honey dip. I'll be there for you every night and day. To light your fire, baby, come my way. If you need me now, come and ring my bell. It's the good old game of kiss and tell. Do you really need me? Do you really care? I just wanna please you. I've got so much to share. Yeah, Katie Caps in the house. Sing it one more time. Do you really need me? Do you really care? I care. I just wanna please you. I've got so much to share. I've got so much to share. Do you really need me? Do you really care? I want to see your hands up in the air, waving from the here to there. Break it down, KB Cat. Do you really need me? Do you really care? I just wanna please you. I've got so much to share. I've got so much to share. Do you really need me? I want to see your hands up in the air. I just wanna please you. I've got so much to share.
in New York City a few months ago. The garbage and the trash men were on strike, telling by the man to clean up the city. Trying to do work, they were trying to get a little more money, a little raise of pay. At that particular time, the city was broke, but ready to clear the fog. I'll tell you, the garbage in some places stacked up 2 or 3 stories high.
Clean it up, clean it up.
Well, God,
Clean it up, clean it up.
get on, get on, get on, it's our home.
Too many wasted nights to spend without you, because I fall in love with you day after day. Come on, my pretty girl, now kiss me deadly. Somebody's taking from you time and time again.
Little flower, don't be scared of your lover. You're my Juliet, I'll be your Romeo. You are getting in my heart, you take me over. Just to get know what it means. My little flower, I like to tell you everything I feel but I can't. Oh, you can sit looking in my illusions. You'll be the star of my show tonight. My little flower, I like to tell you everything I feel but I can't. Oh, you can sit looking in my illusions. You'll be the star of my show tonight. My little flower, I like to tell you everything I feel but I can't. Oh, you can sit looking in my illusions. You'll be the star of my show tonight.
First time I saw her, I couldn't believe my eyes. I still remember, she made me realize how it's nice to burn with desire. Now, can't get away from her. Physical attraction gets me into action. What can I say? Physical attraction gives me satisfaction.
say? Physical attraction gives me satisfaction. Can't get away. Physical attraction gets me into action. What can I say? Physical attraction gives me satisfaction. Can't get away.
want you to touch. Girl, I'm gonna break all the rules. It can't be wrong to be in love. It can't be wrong, so don't say no. I have been waiting for so long. So can we do it now?
The magic in your eyes, I know. I can't believe